Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I am super excited to be unboxing or unbagging my Hobonichi 2026 little haul. So first up here we have the star of the show. We have my Hobonichi weeks for 2026. Let's go ahead and open it up. This is the Candy Striper. Let's see, what is the actual full name? This is the Candy Striper Random Dog and Cat Aurora January start. I chose something very like pastel last year. I used this little Yumi Kitagishi weeks and absolutely loved it. So this year I wanted to do something a bit more like fun with like kind of like a pop of color. So this seemed like the perfect choice. I love that it's like, I don't know if this would be like holographic or like pearlescent or something, but I absolutely love it. And I'm a huge like animal lover. I love cats and dogs, so this is super cute. Also, I really like this one because, oh, look at that little cat. So sweet. But I really like this one because it reminds me a lot of this Korean stationery brand that I like. It's called Thence, like Thence, Thence, and it's kind of like hard to get like in the US, but they have like a lot of this kind of style. I have basically decided that I'm going to just be using a Hobonichi weeks this year, and that is because I found that using the Hobonichi cousin was a little bit like too much for me, and I found that using the weeks was a lot more manageable, and I found myself actually like tracking things more often and like jotting down dates and things that are important to my daily life. I'm very happy to have a weeks again this year, and I do appreciate that there are two little ribbon markers here. The Yumi Kitagishi one that I used for 2025 also has the two ribbon little bookmarks, and they were super helpful for like flipping back and forth between like the weeks spread and also the like actual like monthly calendar and or very back like notes page, which I actually started using and found super helpful. So I'm looking forward to using that again this year. I surprisingly am like good with using the like graph paper that it comes with, because I usually prefer like dotted grid. So I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy using like a full grid, but it's been like fine, so I'm very pleased with that. The preferred pen that I like to use is this Prismacolor Premier fine line marker. This is like archival quality. I feel like people use this more for like art or like sketching. It's an 08, but I found that this dries very fast, and since it's meant for like art or like sketching, it's very bold, and I like that. Like I like when like the writing kind of like stands out on the page and it's like very like easy to see it. If you like bold writing and something that doesn't smudge as easily as some other things like gel pens, I would definitely recommend trying this out to see if you like it. This is the 08, but I also have one that's thinner, so you can get different little like nib sizes, which is nice. We have our little favorites section back here per usual. My 100 switches to help you focus. That's nice. Oh, this is new. Memories 2026. Note down your experiences as they happen over the year. It'll be a fun way to look back and remember. I love this art up here. Like this little like sketchy style is really cute. Write a list or draw pictures. It's up to you. This section is for great food. This section here is for new friends. This section is fun times. And then this section here is, oh, I guess you can kind of label it like, I don't know, like new books or something, or new TV shows, things like that. So that's cool. And then I like that they are including a little like attention refocus guide. As a ADHD girly, that's kind of nice. 365 days, check off sheet, addresses. Yeah. As I was like flipping through the pages, I lost this, so this is just the little pocket that comes with it. I'll probably add that in, and then I know there's also a little like sticker or something. And this is the other little paper that was inside. I will probably like just put like a little washi tape on this and stick it in there so that I can like flip it and still see the back. So it says Candy Striper, fashion brand founded in 1995 by designer Yoshi Itabashi. The designs are based on the brand's concept of no rule, no genre, no age. They surpass genres with limitless imagination and stay playful for all ages. Yeah, that's definitely the perfect word for this week's. It's like very playful, kind of just do whatever you want and like sprinkle some Y2K on it. I really like it. Let's also take a quick look at the little pamphlet thingy. This is our little mascot for this year, the little robot. You love you loving yourself. That's probably a good start. I really love that. I feel like that's something that I'm gonna need to carry with me through 2026. Loving myself, and that's a good enough start. A place to record your everyday, and it's so cute that the little robot is like writing in the journal. The Hobonichi Techo is a life book. As you use it in your own way, the book becomes your very own. And then we just see here all the little different options. And I like that they include little ideas to write about. I feel like I had moments in 2025 where I was like, I want to write, I want to journal, but like I don't really like have that much to like write about. So I feel like I'll probably keep this in the back of the weeks to like pull out whenever I'm like, I need like an idea or something. I love this. Okay, this reminds me of like when you go to a restaurant when you're like a kid, and then like your menu has like a little game on it or something, and then like you get like one like crappy crayon and you just sit there and you do your little activity while you wait for your food. Yeah, this is super cute. Dot picture, super cute. And then you have all of the little colors that you can use to basically like paint by color. And it says which level it is, level 3. And then the smaller ones, so level 1 and then level 2. So cute. I love, like, this is like something like they don't have to do, but the fact that they include this and like make this part of like their brand is what makes me like continue to want to purchase from Hobonichi. So there's that. Then I got some other things. I'll show you the other little journal that I'm gonna be experimenting with. So this is a weekly 2026. But yeah, it's this little book. It has like a soft cover. It's very nice. Such good quality from Hobonichi, like always. So the green cover, and then this little light blue up here on the weekly, and then for the 2026. This is part of their tools and toys. thinking that I'm going to be using this for work and keeping track of like relevant dates and things like that, because I feel like sometimes I have a hard time keeping track of that stuff like digitally. Like it helps me to have things like actually written down, to kind of like cement them into my memory and be like, oh okay, like someone asked me like, oh, when are we doing this thing, and I can be like, oh okay, I have it written down, like let me just grab this little notebook really quick, rather than like having to like hop on my computer or something, you know. But yeah, so this is a very simple little book. I'm really looking forward to it and like to try something new, but definitely like not too worried if it doesn't quite like work out. We have some other little goodies. So since I ordered from the Hobonichi website, I got the little robot paperweight. So cute. Maybe I kind of want to leave him in the package because he just looks so cute like that. Like he looks like a little toy. Like he would be like hung up in like a store like this. I really like it. It just says "You love you" on it. Super sweet. We also get our little Hobonichi free pen. I love the color scheme of the pen for this year. This blue and like reddish brown color. I feel like this isn't like a common combination, so I really like it. But yeah, you have your black ink, blue, and red. I enjoyed using this pen last year, but it's like definitely not my favorite. My favorite is still this little Prismacolor Premier marker. But this one is nice too when I just like wanted to like write down something really quick, or like just wanted to kind of write something like very loose, just because this kind of like tip allows for that more than this marker that's like more like it's more like structured, is more blocky, it's more like firm. So yeah, but I definitely do really enjoy these pens. I think they're great. They do work really nicely with the Hobonichi paper, so that's awesome. So next that I'm going to be trying out this year, these two pens I also got from the Hobonichi website with the order. So this is the Platinum Preppy fountain pen, and it's 03 nib size. And so I've just been super into like fountain pens and stuff this past year, so I wanted to try some new ones, and I figured since Hobonichi is selling this on their website, there's a good chance that like these are pens that like work well with their paper. And that was important to me because I found that a lot of the like pens and stuff that I was using in my Hobonichi last year would like smudge very easily, and I don't know, I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's like maybe I write too fast or like I touch my paper too much, but I feel like I would really easily end up with like ink on my fingers and like smudging things, and it was just like frustrating. Like not a huge deal, but it was just like like kind of annoying, you know, like I'd prefer if it didn't do that. So that's why I want to try out this calligraphy pen and see if it works well with the paper. And I also got this pen. It's the Pentel Pullman, and it's in blue, and it has this nice kind of like reddish brown. I'm loving the reddish brown and blue combos, aren't I? It has this like really nice little barrel, and this has like a really unique little like tip. I don't think I've ever used a tip like this. It's like the nib is like covered by like plastic. Super interesting, so I'm excited to try that. Last but not least, I got a little ink pad. So this is Dewdrop Versa Magic in Jumbo Java chalk ink. And again, so since this was on the Hobonichi website, I was like, okay, let's try it, because I have some other like ink pads that I've used or like tried to use on my Hobonichi, and they smear. So I'm like, okay, like, could just be user error, or it could just be like the ink that I have is not great for Hobonichi paper. So I'm hoping that this ink pad has more staying power. Yes, so this is my little Hobonichi haul for 2026. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have some awesome stuff lined up for 2026, and I hope you guys have like some cool journaling plans and maybe some new journaling supplies that you're going to be using and trying out. Let me know in the comments down below what your Hobonichi order was. I'm always so curious, like, what people kind of gravitate towards with Hobonichi, because they just have so much stuff, and like everyone has like such different preferences and stuff like that. So yeah, let me know. I'm really interested. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.